Hi, it's Aimee Garcia, and you're watching Chris Gordon on Hellblazer.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, viewers and listeners wherever you are in the world right now. Welcome to Hellblazer Biz with your host, as always, me, Chris Gordon. Sorry about that, can't be helped. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support all the time, I really do. All those tweets, the retweets, please get them out there. The shares, the likes, the subscribers, please. Carry on. I really appreciate everything. Without you, this show's nothing. So please spread the word about Hellblazer Biz. Anyhow, today I bring to you, or this week I bring to you, a guest who needs no further introduction. Currently showing on season 3 of our favourite show, Lucifer, the devilishly dark show that we all love. As our beloved character Ella, she is as much a fan favourite on screen as she is off screen, with her Instagram stories, her Twitter, and her feedback and interaction with all the fans. So without further ado, I introduce to you the lovely, gorgeous Aimee Garcia. Everyone, welcome to Hellblazer Biz. As you can see on the screen, I have the absolute honour and delight of the awesome Aimee Garcia, who is, I think, everybody's, well, most people's favourite character on Lucifer, Ella, the geeky pathologist. So, hey Aimee, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
I know you are kind of in between at the moment. You're filming and mad busy at the moment, so this is awesome that you actually, can take a few minutes out your hectic schedule. I really truly appreciate it, and so does everyone who's listening and watching.
Of course, it's my pleasure, and we wouldn't be at a season 3 without our fans, so I'm happy to do it.
I know, season 3 is awesome. I mean, we were going to talk last week, but it was Lucifer's last day of filming. I didn't realise, otherwise I would have planned it better.
It's okay. We have 5 episodes left to air, so you're okay.
Yeah, and I can't wait for those either. I've been catching myself up. I mean, obviously with Lucifer now, season 3, it's really heating up. I mean, I've got to say, your character, I will say it because I know it sounds sycophantic, and I do this all the time because you are my favourite character. I mean, we chat now and then, and it's just the comedy that you bring to it. But I mean, you've references to aliens and synthetics, I think, is one of the episodes we've just had recently. When you're doing it, it was just like, is anyone else getting this? And I was like, me! I was like, that's...
like right here. Yeah, no, I love her. I love her point of view and her pop culture references.
Yeah, she's absolutely brilliant character to do. So I've got a couple of questions which were sent in, which I'll sort of throw at you, and we'll sort of have a chat around those, if that's okay with you. And I'll keep an eye on the time as well, 'cause I don't want to get you told off.
No.
Oh, sorry, you can easily hang up on me and run anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's all good.
That's all right, excellent. So Nate, who is at out of the 313, as I'm reading my screen, I need glasses, I'm getting old. On Lucifer, will Ella get more storylines like the recent episode with her brother, do you think?
Yes, Ella actually is getting her standalone episode, which is very exciting, where we will find out what are the voices that she hears in her head. So it's we've been calling it the Ellisode. It's full of bright fun, and yes, we will meet. We'll meet. A friend that may or may not be imaginary.
Okay.
And we'll get to know more about, what happened when she grew up. And also, I think most importantly, we'll get to understand why she is so involved in everything and is so knowledgeable, right? So she address the reason for her having a million hobbies and 1,000 activities and knowing 5 languages and so it's good. It's a really sweet, funny episode. And yes, so there will be definitely an episode that lets us kind of dive into why, not only who Ella is, but why Ella is the way she is.
Fantastic. I know, because we did speak a few weeks ago. I think you were filming that at the time, and you were like, let's hold off till we've done that. So, yeah. Can't wait to see that one.
I don't know how Tom does it. I was like, wow. He, I think he's like the Energizer Bunny. I don't know how how he gets it done. But it's a fun episode for him too. There's roller coasters involved with Lucifer as well in that episode.
Excellent, excellent. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, because Tom is like, 12 hours always on set, never off set, and it's just, you guys, it's just so hectic. 17 hours, it's crazy, crazy. But I mean, it is as well. That's the part of the gelling of the fact that you guys get on so well. Your Instagram stories are legendary now, Aimee. They they really are.
No pressure.
I know, yeah. The behind the scenes stuff, and obviously, bringing Tom Ellis and Tom Welling both in, and Lauren, and and then I think recently you've had battles. You've had Instagram story battle offs with Lou and Lauren, which have been hilarious.
Well, I didn't realize that Tom didn't know how to even Instagram stories. So when we took over the DC Comics Instagram, I didn't realize he didn't know how to do it. And I'm like, Tom, you have to keep your thumb here. It's 10 seconds, and then he just became like an Instagram story guru. And I felt like I showed a man how to fish, and he just ran with it. So I'm glad to take a small part of ownership for Tom's, intro to social media world.
Excellent. Yeah, it is. I mean, I remember saying that, and you're right, because now it's non-stop, and it's great because we get to see so much behind the scenes, and we get to know you guys so much better as well. Well, in that respect, it's absolutely perfect. So if you're looking back to season 2 and season 3, then is there any point that you really had to act hard because you really didn't like how Ella reacted or behaved? Is it anything like that?
Okay, so my biggest issue is I love that she's captain of Decker Star, and I was very protective of that. And then, the writers, the episodes that are airing now, Chloe gets flirtatious with Pierce, and I read it and I was like, I don't like, and Ella, but, and I said, why is Ella championing, Chloe? Why is she saying like, oh, Chloe and Pierce are so cute if she was such a fan of Decker Star? And then the writers reassured me, and they're like, look, Ella wants Chloe to be happy. Yeah. And even when Lucifer had his chance to be with Chloe, he kept putting it off and didn't put his hat in the ring. And so Chloe moved on and seems really happy. And so any good friend would want their friend to be happy. So Ella just wants Chloe to be happy. And if Chloe's happy, Ella's happy. If it's good with her, it's good with Ella. So that was the thing that I think was probably the most difficult this season, is walking in and saying like, oh, you guys are so cute, but then they said, look, Lucifer doesn't even admit that he likes her.
True. Yep.
So I thought, all right, well, I guess. So that was, that reassured me that it's all going to be okay, and it's just Ella being a good friend to Chloe and seeing that she has a pep in her step and she's coming to work like all happy and whistling, and she's like, all right, well, you're happy, I'm happy. So she's just being a loyal, good, supportive friend to Chloe.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I'll tell you something. I've not screamed at the TV so much, but I'm just sitting there and watching, especially when Tom and Lucifer is, also a character, not Tom, but Lucifer is watching and seeing it, and you can see the hurt in his face, and he's just sitting in the chat and telling, for God's sake, obviously God's sake, tell her, and it's, it's crazy.
Just needs a kick in the butt.
Yeah, definitely, and it is, it's just a great show. So,
thank you.
Were there any truly laugh out loud moments for you on set during season 3? I know when we spoke last time, obviously we've gone through who the biggest pranksters are, like Lauren, and you can tell. And now you've got the Insta stories going. So, anything on season 3 that?
Yeah, I think when Lauren showed up to set with camel toe underwear and with a complete straight face, like only she could pull off, and we all like cracked up, and I she's just so funny. Like, she's stunning and beautiful and such a kind person, but she's also hysterical. So I tell her all the time, I'm like, you're the package deal. You're super hot, you're super funny, you're super talented. But that was probably a moment where Tom and I just lost it. Like, she just walked out of her trailer with like camel toe underwear. and then it went missing. We can't find it. So
Oh no!
somewhere has the camel toe underwear, and we put a bolo on it and try to
Yep.
find it, but to no avail.
Check eBay. Yeah, look for Lauren's camel toe underwear.
Exactly. Like $1,000.
Yeah, exactly. No, no, I'll say it's brilliant. I'll say you guys have so much fun. I mean, when we spoke last time, I think it was the scene where you just done where you were doing that with your, and I think it was just, yeah. I think that one. That's how long ago since we talked last, and I always tell people about that because I just say when I spoke to you and you mentioned that, I said it's one of the funniest stories that I've just sticks in my head about how good you guys work together.
Well, I love Lauren. I like one of my greatest joys at work is making Lauren laugh. And so like if the camera's on me and I'm doing my thing and Lauren is losing it, she'll just like, because she can't laugh and she doesn't want to ruin the take for me,
Yeah.
she'll just sit down at her feet and turn around and I'm like, oh my God, mission. So I love it when I crack her up. It's
Oh,
fun as
fantastic. I mean, Suzanne Schlesing is saying as well, you look so confident and happy with yourself. Is there anything you don't like about yourself that you'd change if possible? It's quite a personal one, but...
well, thank you to whoever said that.
Suzanne Schlesinger. She's a...
Suzanne. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Suzanne. Gosh, I guess I don't know. I think especially now in the age of social media and like filters and no lack of privacy and kind of everyone having these lives on Instagram that look so amazing. And I think it's really easy to kind of compare yourself to other people, which I think is such a danger zone.
Yeah.
So I try to kind of just do my truth. You know what I mean? Like when I go on my solo nerdy date nights to the movies on Friday nights, or when I guess, as far as what I would like to change about myself, I mean, maybe just becoming even more immune to always having to be connected, on social media. I think I do have my phone with me all the time. And when I go to Comic-Con in Germany in Birmingham, I kind of just want to. After that, I kind of just want to like take a minute. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like take a little break. But I don't know. It's like I think like I feel very fortunate. I guess that what it is. I'm able to see and talk, and I have all my limbs, and I have hot water at night, and I have a job I love, and I have wonderful people in my life. So I feel so blessed, and I think that's part of the reason I don't really complain much, because I mean, what more could a girl ask for? You know what I mean? So that's it. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's great, and it's lovely to hear that, mate. I know you mentioned Birmingham as well. You're going to Germany, Birmingham. I've got my tickets now, so touch wood, everything still works out, and I'll come and meet you in June. Really looking forward to that. Obviously,
so far it's go. So
excellent. Hopefully, I've asked for a press pass. Try to say that when you're drunk. I've tried. Believe me, it doesn't work. And so hopefully I'll be try and get some time with you, even just say a quick hello on Facebook Live or something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm definitely queuing to meet you. That'd be great. Another question is, suppose obviously fans recognise you now on the street as Lucifer's become. I know it's one of the most popular shows now. It's been listed as, which is absolutely again a fantastic thing to see. So, do you have any weird encounters or some funny stories about meeting fans, perhaps on the street, neighbourhood, streets, or even a convention you've been to?
I guess I would say like at least once a day, they either are like, I know you, or they're like, I love you, or they'll be like, you've been here before. And I'll say, no, I've never been here before. It's the first time. And they're like, no, it's not. You've been here before. And I'm like, okay. So I just go for what they say. But I don't know. Honestly, the fans have been so lovely. Like, whether I'm eating at a restaurant, or if I'm at the gym, or even at the airport, I haven't really had any negative encounters with fans. They've all been just respectful and lovely and complimentary. And I guess one that really stands out that was really sweet was a mother in England who wrote me a letter saying, "Hey, my daughter's really into physics, and I just want to thank you for representing women in STEM and making physics cool for her. And now she loves her glasses, and she really is excited about studying for her exams." So that kind of really got me super excited. I'm like, oh, good, like win for women in science. But no, I mean, I had a 14-year-old boy start crying in front of me, and I was like, it's okay, like, and I like gave him a hug, and cried more, and I'm like, and I just like let him, and then I got a little emotional, and I didn't really say much. And then I had to go, but that was just really sweet. It wasn't, because I feel like 14-year-old boys aren't that in touch with their emotions. So I was so surprised. I'm like, oh. And then other people just don't say anything. They'll just be like, and then it's so sweet. Their mom will be like, "Come on, say something," and they like nothing will come out. So that's also very endearing too. When I'm like, all right, I'll just keep talking.
Excellent.
I can't wait for Frankfurt and Birmingham to like meet people in person.
Yeah, no, it'd be brilliant. Excellent. I've got two more questions for you. One is from Kitten Constantine, who is a friend of mine on Twitter. She wants to know exactly how many lunchboxes have you collected?
I think I have right now maybe like 35 lunchboxes. So not a ton, but
that's still a nice number.
It's a nice, yeah. I haven't bought as many recently, but it's hard to find them in good condition because usually they're like really beat up. Usually it's like a really cool like Snoopy one, and then it's like all crusty like around the when they open it up, and I'm like, oh, I don't want. But to find them in mint condition is actually really tough. But yeah, right now I have about 35.
Excellent. That's just over one per day per month for each day of the month. Excellent. I'm going to move on. I know, obviously, rush for time. Move on to my signature question. Since we spoke, I've had a guy who was a puppeteer for Jim Henson for 30 years, and I've now used this as a signature question. So it's not going to throw you too much. If you could have a muppet made out of you, of your character, what muppet would you be and why?
Oh, jeez. I think I'd have to say Kermit. Like if I had to pick like a signature, if I had to pick an existing Muppet, it would be Kermit, because I feel like there's no games with him. You know where he stands. He kind of loves everybody, and he's just along for the ride. But if I could have a custom Muppet, then well, then I'd probably have her wear. I'll start from the bottom up. I'll probably have her wear like Converse shoes, some sort of pants situation, so she'd be able to like play sports at any moment, and then probably just like a Wonder Woman T-shirt, and then a baseball cap, because in case we go outside, I'm always wearing my hats, and then maybe like big ass Coke bottle glasses. That would be my my Ella, my Ella Aimee Muppet.
That's a very good choice there, Amy. That's my Kermit. It's not very good. I've actually lost my voice because maybe it's better than what. Cool. Anyway, so yeah. Anything quickly you'd like to say to people who are watching and listening?
No, just thank you so much. I really do appreciate people just taking to the show and commenting on their thoughts and giving us suggestions, because they definitely like work their way into the show. So I feel like this is one of those collaborative kind of creative adventures. I say that we're like an indie band that is word of mouth. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where friends tell their friends. We're not like all over billboards and stuff. So it's just nice to have this kind of grassroots, authentic, genuine fan love. So I just want to say thank you guys. And you make those waking up at 4 a.m. days much easier when I know that, we have a good support system rooting for us. And just a huge hug I mean, I think it's appropriate to give a virtual Ella hug and to say thank you and gracias and merci and dankeschön and obrigada and and I think that's all I got. I don't know how to say thank you in Klingon, otherwise I would. But toda, I guess that's that's in Hebrew and just thank you.
Thank you, Aimee, once again. Truly appreciate it. And for those guys who don't know, Aimee was filming on set. She literally ran home from set to talk to me and then ran back again. So it's absolute honour and a privilege to have talked to you. So, so glad. Thanks to anyone who was listening and watching, to anyone who sent in questions and got them answered. I hope everybody enjoyed that as much as I did chatting to Aimee. Definitely looking forward to meeting her in June as well. Fingers crossed everything goes okay. So yeah, this has been Hellblazer Biz with Aimee Garcia from Lucifer. Stay tuned for more.